What to expect in the morning as more snow rolls into the region. West Fargo leaders opt for a mask strategy rather than a mandate, why it's upsetting people on both sides of the issue. Plus, new close contact rules leading to COVID fatigue for many. How to protect your mental health. Valley News Live at 10 starts right now.
Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Some of us will be waking up to snow that will last most of the day tomorrow. Our chief meteorologist, Hutch Johnson, has been tracking this storm all week. He joins us right away to tell us how much we can expect. Hutch?
Mike, thanks so much. First and foremost, many of us will be having snow to contend with in the morning commute in our southern counties and particularly our southwestern counties. And that's first thing in the morning. And if you're getting snow in the morning, it could be a very long Thursday afternoon. We'll get heaviest late morning to early afternoon before it exits into portions of Minnesota into your very early hours on Friday morning. Some of us will need the old snowblower. Get out the avgas. You'll have a lot of snow to throw. Here is a look at the very latest radar showing things blossoming. And you can see the area of snow by Glasgow, also near the Rapid City area, as well as Pierre. Things are going on there. Winter storm warning for our southern counties. And I think some of this area could see upwards of 10 inches of snow with gradually decreasing amounts north of that area. Now, as we go through your Thursday, here's a quick look at the expected snowfall. We're not changing much. We're going to stick with our guns on this. 0 to 4 in Fargo. There'll be a ramp up of intense snowfall down in southern portions of the valley where many of you could see 6 to 10 inches of snow in a few locations. Much more in just a few minutes. Mike?
Going to be an interesting day tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Hutch. New at 10 tonight, no mandate for West Fargo. Instead, city leaders have opted for what they call a mask strategy. It went into effect tonight following a 4-1 vote by city commissioners. Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie has reaction and explains what this means for West Fargoans.
West Fargo city leaders hope you'll be seeing a lot more of this. After this,
we have a 4-1 vote. Motion carries.
City leaders approving a mask strategy, encouraging you to wear a mask indoors and outside if you can't socially distance.
I believe every state should be mask mandated right now. And so we can at least get this under control because it's airborne.
This includes bars, restaurants, and businesses in town. City leaders say it's a lot like Fargo's mandate because they're hoping for unity in the metro.
It's not too much of an inconvenience. It's just like there. I mean, I've actually gotten used to wearing a mask in my day-to-day life.
Which also means there are no penalties. And this has many scratching their heads.
It's really annoying to have a mask every time you go into a store and you're not even able to order anything or get anything, which I just went to Atomic Coffee and I got kicked out of there.
Only one commissioner voted against the strategy, saying it should be people's choice. But others said they'd like to see a mandate, saying the strategy taken Wednesday night is more of a pretty please. Commissioners say the mask discussion is one of the most talked about topics they've seen, and they've received hundreds of calls and emails. Whether or not people agree,
I believe that they should 100%.
Or disagree.
It's ridiculous, I think, yeah.
The mask strategy is going to stick around a while, until North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum makes a change to the restart plan. In the FM area, Courtney Lockie, Valley News Live.
And we have the full West Fargo City Commission meeting on our website. You can find it, go to our homepage and download the VNL News app and click on this story. Many in the Red River Valley are up in arms after the Department of Health announced North Dakotans will be responsible for their own COVID-19 contract tracing. Our local contact tracer tells Valley News Live the move was necessary to the state's COVID-19 surge and the overwhelming amount of work to be done. She assures everyone this is not a permanent change.
Until we are caught up on cases, until we are, we're seeing the numbers go back down, until we have the capacity to deal with it, we are stepping away.
Dmitrievich says that while she understands the many concerns, she has faith in North Dakotans and they will do the right thing. This tonight, as the number of close contacts her person is expected to notify has gone up. Many people will now be considered close contacts, according to the CDC. It's the latest change related to COVID, and many are feeling that they can't keep up. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly explains the new rules and how you can combat COVID fatigue.
Wednesday's announcement from the CDC shortens the amount of time you have to spend with someone to be considered a close contact. Instead of having to spend a solid 15 minutes with someone to qualify, if you saw the person for a total of 15 minutes over a 24-hour period, you are now a close contact.
It's annoying and I'm over it.
Taylor's sentiment is echoed by many. While the regulations are an attempt to keep us safer, people say it adds to the confusion and fatigue they associate with the pandemic, weighing on them more each day.
I think that it's, a bit of a struggle now that it's getting even worse, and it's kind of weighed on me in different ways.
I'm kind of tired of it. I personally just want to go out there and live my life and not have it interfere with my everyday activities that I was normally doing. I don't want to be afraid of it, and I just want to get after it.
Experts say feeling signs of COVID fatigue like irritability or anxiousness is normal. The best thing you can do to help cope is recognizing what you can control. They urge you to have good hygiene, eat a balanced diet, get enough sleep, and engage in leisurely activities. That can go a long way in caring for your mental health.
Just trying to stay positive through this tough time.
In Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
And the experts say if you're finding that your self-care routine and coping strategies are not effective, they advise you to reach out to a mental health professional. Police need your help identifying these people. They say that they're people of interest in active investigations. If you have any information regarding either their identity or their whereabouts, text Fargo PD and your tip to the number on your screen, 847-411. A Maryland man is accused of making threats against Joe Biden and Senator Kamala Harris. A criminal complaint says the 42-year-old James Reed admitted that he wrote a threatening letter to the Democratic presidential nominee and his running mate and dropped it off at a home in Maryland. The letter spelled out detailed threats, including a threat of sexual violence against the senator. Reed was caught on a door camera, which led to his arrest. President Trump isn't happy about tomorrow night's debate, specifically the decision to allow the moderator to mute the candidates' microphones during parts of the debate. He didn't hold back about it this week, criticizing the debate commission and the debate moderator, Kristen Welker of NBC.
Well, I think the mute is very unfair, and I think it's very bad that they're not talking about foreign affairs. They're supposed to be talking about foreign affairs. And I think that the anchor is a very biased person. Her parents are very biased. But that's my life. In the meantime, that's the White House standing behind me, right?
The commission says both Trump and Biden will have their microphones muted during portions of the debate, saying it's necessary after the interruptions during the first debate in Cleveland last month. You can watch the debate starting tomorrow night at 8 right here on Valley News Live. Minnesota is starting to count its absentee ballots. Every ballot sent to Ramsey County is getting processed in downtown St. Paul. There are observation spots for anyone to come and watch. People working here go through every ballot before they run through it, a test to see if the tabulator will take it. Ballots that get a stamp or a signature are cleared and off they go.
So the ballots are scanned. The machine reads them and stores the information, and then at 8 p.m. on election night, we hit tabulate, and that's when we get all the results.
There's also a live stream of this process for voters to check out. We have that link on our website. Just click on this particular story. You're now able to see how long you'll have to wait in line if you want to cast your ballot early in Cass County. The county says the dashboard will show the approximate time that you'll have to wait before receiving your ballot at each polling location. People are urged to use the dashboard to reduce long lines at the polls and promote social distancing. You can find a link to the dashboard website on our website at valleynewslive.com. Still ahead tonight on Valley News Live at 10, why 12 local dads are posing for a calendar for a picture-perfect reason.
And many of you said, say it ain't snow, but it is snow, and it's developing in the Central Dakotas. Your hour-by-hour forecast is coming up right after this.